We're here at Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne, Australia, where the Arizona Coyotes just defeated the LA Kings 5-3 in the first exhibition game here, first preseason game, first NHL game ever in not only Australia, but the Southern Hemisphere as well.
Yeah, and when we're going to talk about this game, Leah, we have to talk about Logan Cooley because, oh my God, are you kidding me? What a way to enter the National Hockey League with the goal that he scored tonight that was all over every highlight reel that you are going to find in North America, Canada, Europe, whatever. A spinorama, and as Clayton Keller said, the presence and the patience to pull it back to his forehand while he's getting drilled and put it upper corner. That was a ridiculous goal. That's why the Coyotes are so excited about Logan Cooley.
Absolutely. Fans too. Josh Brown mentioned the bench exploded like an NBA bench.
We almost looked like a basketball bench there. We were all like just, you know what I mean, stunned there. It was pretty crazy. It was fun to watch, honestly. Yeah, it was great.
And of course, Andre Tourigny, always the humble coach, saying, oh, well, he corrected a mistake that he made.
Exactly. It was a teaching point. And they even said it like, well, he redeemed himself after the mistake, after the pizza he threw off the ice, as he said.
Who cares? Who cares? So, yeah, Logan Cooley goal, obviously highlighting this one. But a few other special moments in what was really an entertaining game. And we can go back toward the beginning of the second period. Clayton Keller scoring the first ever NHL goal scored in Australia in the Southern Hemisphere. A feather in his cap for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a goal I, never maybe thought I'd, score a goal in Australia.
Forever the answer to a trivia question, Clayton Keller, but that was part of a crazy second period in this game. They had 7 goals, and we had a scoreless first period where it just felt like they were feeling each other out. Then it explodes for 7 goals, and of course the Coyotes end up winning it. But when you look at the Coyotes and you look at the potential for offense, and those two guys, right, are at the top of the list. Clayton Keller gets it started. Logan Cooley gives us the highlight reel. It's going to be fun. I know they're not going to be on the same line for a while, but that may be even better, right? You've got a balance now. You may have 2 lines. We got to see the Logan Cooley, Jason Zucker, Dylan Gunther line. There's some intrigue here.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned the first period, no goals there, but there was still a show put on because Josh Brown dropped the gloves. Middle of the first period, he'd already been in the box for roughing. Literally, the two of them got out on the ice, immediately dropped the gloves, put on a show for the Australian fans here. And you can kind of got the sense that's what it was. It's not often you see the gloves flying in a preseason game, especially this early in the preseason. But one of the longer fights I've ever seen, Craig. Ever. Not just in a preseason game, just ever.
Someone look it up. Yeah, that was a long one. But yeah, he's a tough character over there. So yeah, it was good. I think we both got our team's going, and I think the fans maybe they enjoyed it a lot. I think so.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we talked to Josh about it, as we're going to show, of course. But we asked him the same question: was like that the longest fight you've ever seen? And he was like, it might have been. At some point, you're waiting for the referees or the officials, the linesmen, to step in, but they just kept letting them go, and go they did. I mean, they just kept throwing punches at each other. It was unreal to watch, and the fans loved it, Leah.
Yeah, the fans were our fourth takeaway from today, because what an arena, what an atmosphere. Kind of the conversation in our press area was, this doesn't just feel like a hockey game that with fans who don't understand the game. Obviously, there's a ton of people who are here new to hockey, but they cheered in the right moments, they gasped in the right moments, they booed in the right moments. I don't know, it felt like a crowd that is ready to watch hockey, ready to take in the National Hockey League.
We had heard so much about Melbourne being the sports capital of, if not Australia, the world, right? We saw it tonight. I mean, the players, obviously the coaches, they got a chance to go to the AFL preliminary finals. Andre Tourigny was raving about that, what that atmosphere was like. It just felt like they transferred it into this building. This was a really fun crowd to be a part of. We even heard, like you said, the "Let's Go Coyotes" chant.
Yeah, in a great accent that was so great. We said, what is that they're saying? And we realized it was, "Let's go Coyotes." It was excellent. Faltered a little when they did the wave, but that's just Craig and me having our preference on. We're anti-wave. But Craig, I think, the most important thing from today, it wasn't the Cooley goal, it wasn't the crowd. Howler won the dance-off against Bailey. I mean, what moves he had there.
And I thought he was in trouble when Bailey started off. Bailey came pretty strong. He had some good moves, but as you noted, the twerk. And to twerk with a tail, that was quite a show. And when they handed it over to the crowd to vote, Bailey got a nice round of applause, a polite round of applause,
Yes.
almost like a golf clap. And then they asked for the reaction to Howler, and the place roared. So it was pretty obvious that he had won the competition, and he redeemed himself, just like Logan Cooley, because when Howler stepped on the ice, unfortunately, I think he stepped in a puddle and went down, but Howler came back strong.
He redeemed himself for
Big
sure.
time.
All joking aside, this was a really fun preseason game. I know it's just the preseason, but kind of there wasn't just buzz around the crowd. There was buzz among the team staff, among the media. First of all, it feels great that hockey's back. It feels really special that we're here in Australia, getting to watch this, getting to watch Australian hockey fans experience this. All 32 teams represented among fan gear. We calculated that. So really, really special day. And of course, Clayton Keller, Logan Cooley, Matthias Michelli, Lawson Krause, and Barrett Hayton getting on the board tonight. And Connor Ingram stopping a lot of pucks. Coyotes mid-season form getting severely outshot and winning the game still. Coyotes fans are familiar with that storyline. It was so yotes. But yeah, just overall a great first preseason game, and we got another one on Sunday.
Yeah, I was going to say that was how I was going to close. Let's do it again tomorrow, because this was, there was some concern with the ice, of course, yesterday, but the NHL got it together and they played a full game. We can see them working on the ice behind us. They'll have it ready for tomorrow. So let's do this again, because this was a blast.
This was a blast. Well, for all of your Coyotes coverage, you can follow us at PHNX_Coyotes on Twitter and subscribe to the PHNX Sports YouTube channel.